Hi, I'm Chester Wisniewski. Welcome to the Windows Shortcut Vulnerability demonstration. I'm going to show you a couple of different shortcut links and some malware that has utilized the vulnerability on Windows that was patched in August 2010. Contrary to popular belief, this vulnerability can be exploited in many ways, not just for USB drives. I'm going to start by opening up a hex editor to show you one of these links. Here I've got a very simple one that points to a fixed disk location. From the C drive, I'm going to open this up. I had to rename it so that it doesn't trigger automatically. Once it is opened, we can see here it's a pretty standard control panel shortcut link, and it shows that we have the location pointing at c:/testel/foo.dll, which is a local file path. These shortcuts will work for any type of file path. They work on the internet, file shares, and on USB sticks. Again, what I am demonstrating now is a very simple one that points at a fixed disk location. I've seen some malware trying to utilize this in the wild, so let's take a look at how it works. I'm going to open up my Explorer window and go to the C drive and access the test.l folder. We see that it's named .lk, so that's not going to work. I'll need to rename it to .lnk to make it a proper Windows shortcut link. I'm asked to confirm the file name change, and I do. There we go. Now, I'm going to browse to C and open test.l folder. We see that c:/testdll was automatically loaded and the computer has been owned. For the next part of this demonstration, I'm going to show how shortcut links work with network file shares. We've seen variants of the Salady worm using network file sharing to spread using these malicious links as well. I'm going to open a copy of our hex editor again to show one that uses Windows file sharing. The control panel looks identical to the other one, except instead of specifying a fixed disk location, we are now going to specify a file share. You see here //localhost/cplink/foo.dll. Like the other one, we have to rename it. I'll use DOS to do that this time. We locate the cplink folder and we rename test.lk to test.lnk. Now, when we browse to that using Windows Explorer, we'll see that it also works over Internet Sharing Host. So let's see //localhost cplink, enter, and there we go. Hello world, you've been pwned. We used the fixed disk in the first demonstration. In the second demonstration, we showed how you can use a file share with infected shortcuts. Now we're going to show the original Stuxnet style, which is specific to a given USB removable device. I will open up a hex editor once again. This is from the wild, and we can see that the actual Stuxnet worm that points at a particular storage device, volume ID, and manufacturer. A very complex shortcut compared to the ones I showed previously. This is specific to a USB key that we've infected with this Stuxnet malware. These are much more difficult to create, although they're auto-created by this malware when it is executed, and it will automatically infect any removable storage devices with the specifically correct strings to execute only from that device. So if you try to copy the malware off of this USB stick onto another USB stick, it won't execute properly. I'm going to rename all of my .lk files to .lnk files to weaponize this malware. And now I'm going to remove the USB stick and plug it back in so we can see what the experience of plugging in an infected stick would be if someone had Stuxnet on their USB and brought it into your workplace. After plugging it in, autoplay is going to pop up. We want to access this USB, so we're going to open up Windows Explorer to take a look at our photos or whatever we have on the USB stick. And voila! Immediately we see the malware executed and the two Stuxnet shortcuts have vanished. What you don't know can hurt you. Your best defense is to stay informed, and at Sophos we are here to help you do just that. Check out the related resources we provided on this topic. Sign up for a live Anatomy of Attack event in the community near you for more information on the latest threats and best practices.